Hi, it's Nikki here from Happy Hormones for Life. And today I want to talk about the vegan diet and how to make it healthy and avoid the pitfalls of some vegan diets. So, it's massive, isn't it? Veganism is hugely taking off in the press, with celebrities. Everything has a vegan alternative these days. And I get it. It seems like a really good way to get healthier and to save the planet and all of that stuff. But I do worry a little bit that people are going vegan and not having all the information they need. So I thought today I'd talk about how to do it healthily and, like I said, avoid any pitfalls. But I personally, I'm not a vegan, but I am all for individual choice and respect for people who make those choices. And I'm definitely all for eating more of a plant-based diet. That's just a no-brainer. But some of us really thrive on a vegan diet, but some of us don't, because I do believe that many of us need animal foods to feel our best. Not everyone, but a lot of us. And it's a very, very personal choice based on your beliefs, your background, your genetics, your lifestyle, your metabolism, and whatever. But whatever you choose, here are my top tips to make your vegan diet a healthier one. So number one, avoid processed foods. Now, some vegan diets are just purely junk food diets. The food industry has jumped on this vegan bandwagon with a vengeance and is now producing a lot of vegan-friendly processed foods that are laden with chemicals, additives, vegetable oils that I talk about are not good for us when they're heated and treated, loads of salt and sugar and all sorts. These fake meats, fake cheeses, veggie crisps, all of those things, you need to be looking at labels because not many of those are healthy alternatives. Number two is the carb factor. We can going without animal foods can make you actually favour much more carbs because it seems to be the alternative, which we know pushes up your insulin, which we know stores more fat, unbalances your mood, reduces your energy and produces more estrogen, which can cause PMS and heavy periods and all of that stuff. Just because chips and bread are vegan does not mean it's healthy. I don't need to tell you that, do I? So good carbs are great, refined carbs to be avoided. Number three is one of the alternatives for protein is soy. Now, I just want to give a little bit of warning on soy. It's not something you should be eating a massive amount of because many sources of soy are genetically modified or they're heavily processed. So we want to be looking at sort of more fermented types of soy like miso and tempeh, and moderate amounts of things like organic soy milk or organic tofu. Number four, you have to supplement your diet. There's no getting away from it. A vegan diet doesn't supply all the nutrients you need. The nutrients that are most at risk are vitamin A, the retinol form, vitamin B12, we know about that one, vitamin C, vitamin D, calcium, iodine, iron, and the omega-3 essential fats, and protein. But you can get some of these things from a vegan diet, but they can't always be converted in the body. So you do need to be supplementing. Number five is getting enough protein and healthy fats. Both of these things are needed for your energy production, your detox systems, your brain function, and your hormones. Hormones are made, stored, transported, and eliminated by fats and protein. So you absolutely need to make sure you're eating enough. Now, the NHS Eat Well plate gives this advice. For a healthy vegan diet, eat at least 5 portions of a variety of fruit and vegetables every day, but base your meals on potatoes, bread, rice, pasta, or other starchy carbs. Wow. Well, that just means that, if you're going to go vegan on that advice, you're going to end up diabetic in a pretty short space of time. Please don't follow that advice. It is not good. So instead, I've attached in the comments the Food for Health guide instead, which is a much healthier way of going vegan. Now, what it says is to be basing your plate on 40% colourful veg, 10% fruit, 10% grains, so preferably whole grains like brown rice, wild rice, quinoa, oats, buckwheat, that kind of stuff. 10% healthy fats, that's avocado, nuts, seeds, olive oils, that kind of stuff. 25% protein, which can be anything from peas, beans, lentils, chickpeas, seeds, nuts, tofu that we spoke about, and then 5% on things like herbs and spices, herbal teas, and supplements. Now, if you do that, it's a lovely, healthy vegan diet, and you'll be fine. But lastly, my last point is, if you don't feel your best on a vegan diet, please consider going back onto animal foods. I have had so many clients who've tried going vegan but just felt awful, felt worse, because it's not for everyone. And it's often a sign that your body needs more than a vegan diet can offer. Like I said, I'm all for choice, but I do want you to have informed choice, because and not just do something because everyone's saying it's good, or it's the latest fad or fashion, or it seems like the best thing to do, because often it's not. Anyway, hope that's helpful. If you've got any comments, please go for it. And if you need any dietary advice, nutrition advice, information on testing or whatever, you know where to go. Just put a comment in the box and we'll get that sorted out. Okay, see you soon.